up, guys? Welcome to Jays and Juice for URBN Hippy. I'm Sanaya X. We're here with the one and only Thomas DaVinci, and we're here at Jeffrey's Comics. Let's go get some juice.
A little birdie told me nobody can hold me. I'm feeling like Jordan, but I grew up watching Kobe. I'm step up for the Euros, might just make your nose bleed. Clutch like Ginobili, low key like Shinobi's.
Where did the name Thomas DaVinci come from?
Well, Leonardo da Vinci, the mathematician, the inventor and painter, his birthday and mine are the same. I'm a musician, rap, sing, play piano, and produce. And songwrite.
Where are you from?
Chicago, Illinois, Southside.
What made you move to Los Angeles?
Music and tired of living in the hood, pretty much.
Tired of living in the hood.
Yeah.
So you just came from
one hood to the next. It's not tired of living in the hood, you just tired of the hood you was in.
Pretty much. Still need to be around my people.
Right.
How has your fan base changed since moving to LA?
Changed dramatically, actually, because back home it was mainly just my peers, my friends and stuff who would support me with my music and whatnot. I didn't really have like a big fan base and stuff. And I wasn't really releasing a lot of music back then because I don't know, I was still finding my artistry. And then when I moved over here, that's when I started really releasing original music and stuff and all that stuff. And it was very receptive, more receptive over here than I knew it would have been back home, because around the time I was doing it, it was more like drill oriented, you know, the keys and the herds, which is dope, which is cool, but it wasn't my style. I'm surrounded by more people that's like me, that's more into the arts instead
So
of
it encourages you to put more out. Okay.
So how old were you when you started writing music?
Oh shit, I wrote my first rap technically my second grade.
Oh wow.
It was for assembly. But like I wrote my first 16 was I was 16 actually.
16 with the first 16. Do you remember your first 16?
No. But the beat I wrote it to was Kanye West Diamonds. And whatnot. I remember that was that's like my favorite song. Okay.
So some of your influences growing up, we know Kanye had to be one of them.
Oh, who was that? I was like,
That
being a young kid in Chicago, he was definitely someone that was relevant at that time. Who else were you influenced by?
The list is a long way. Lupe, Lil Wayne, Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Lauryn Hill, Maxwell, Music Soul Child, Frank Ocean.
God, he named hitters.
The list goes on. Big, Most Def. I could just Bone Thugs. Why I forget them? Bone Thugs are one of my biggest influences. I love my oldest brother to death for putting me on them.
So do you feel like you write your better lyrics rapping or singing?
Rapping.
Yeah?
Rapping. Because I can fuck with metaphors and similes and alliteration.
So many bars you could spit out a Prince sing.
Yes. What projects do you have out right now?
I have one project out on SoundCloud called City of Gods. It's a 6-track. I produced three of the songs, and my roommate Roman Flowers produced the other 3.
Shoot. Okay. That's available on SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud, you can find me at Thomas DaVinci.
You named the one on SoundCloud, but you handed me this the other day.
Oh, this is that's a
Freshman of the Year, yeah?
Yeah, that's the name of the single.
Ah.
Yeah, the single to my next project.
Dope. We just bumped the whole thing on the way in.
Oh,
yeah, that's how I knew. That's how I knew. Once you start getting the roll of stuff here, like, you know what I mean? You go for your music, you go on this, you go on to work, you go on this. What is something you do that don't have nothing to do with your work? It's just something you just love to do, just period.
Video games.
Video games.
Well, but like shit, everything I do ties into my music. Everything I do. The only thing that don't tie into my music is work. that's the only thing. But everything I do.
But actually, it kind of does.
Well, yeah, the money.
It kind of does when you start saying you want about making it, or I'm tired of doing that. You kind of do tie your work into it.
True. Now you just gave me some more bars.
Hey, I want my 3%.
So, what do you feel like Thomas DaVinci brings to the LA music scene?
What do I feel like? I thought you were asking people. No. I feel...
Tag us,
I bring originality. That feel good music, but it's still what's up. It's not too. It's right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not too negative, but it's not all the way positive. But like it's just
good music.
It's that neutral, that gray area that we live in.
But that means it's just relatable music.
Yeah, pretty much.
The first of our Urban Hippie Live series is coming up March 22nd. And we chose you to be one of the first artists to kind of set it off for us.
I appreciate it.
Why do you think we chose you?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't like to toot my own horn and stuff like that.
Man, go ahead and do that, bro.
What can the people expect March 22nd?
What people can expect, they can expect best of both worlds.
Oh, what you mean by that?
Bars and vocals.
Oh, you gonna hit us from both angles. Give us that R&B and the hip hop.
Yeah, bars and vocals. I'm gonna give you a show. Like that's why what I do when I perform. I like to make it sound like it's recorded, like you're hearing it. You know what I'm saying, through your headphones. And then I love performing because I can provide the right emotion I want you to feel. You know what I'm saying? I can express it because that's the way I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? This is the way I felt. You know. Yeah. And I said
you can give off that energy. You can really connect.
Yeah.
During that time.
Reach the people. A lot of people like when people crowd participation and stuff like if they participate on their own, they catch on their own. That's love. That's how I know it's real. Whatever. But you know.
You just like
I like knowing like okay.
I got you bopping. I got you bopping because when you bopping, it's like you listening at the same time and you grooving and you just enjoying the experience.
That's how you know they respect. They actually respecting it because they don't have to. They don't have to at all, and I don't expect it. I just showcase.
When you hear Urban Hippy, what do you hear? Like what do you feel? Like what do you see?
You gotta smoke. You gotta be about peace, and you gotta be into the arts, or you gotta be into something black. Something urban.
If you had a dream collaboration, who would you have produce the song? Who would you have on the hook? And who would you have on the second and third verse?
Oh shit, I'd be Kanye West on the beat, Lauryn Hill on the verse, and me I'll do that on the hook. That's all I really need them two.
Oh, Kanye and Lauren and Thomas DaVinci. Who would you smoke with out of
Bob Marley, Snoop Dogg, and Barack Obama?
Oh, Snoop.
Snoop.
Out of them three, he the only one I feel like I could connect to as far as the struggle and as far as conscious of like what's right and what's wrong and whatnot. I know he got a good head on his shoulders.
Okay, so now out of these choices, what about Redman and Method Man?
Cheech and Chong,
or Seth Rogen
and James Franco.
Oh, Red and Meth. They've been in the industry for the longest, and they, you know what I'm saying, I know they got good stories, hella stories.
Yeah.
Them two, I want to do a song with Method Man, That was also another one of mine. I got hella, like, future collaborations I want to put in the work.
What do you think is the best thing about being an artist in this generation?
The internet. You can find inspiration anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gotta really go outside. You can just look it up and shit. If you wanna find motivation, or if you wanna find a new look or something, anything is on the internet.
Yeah.
The whole world is right here. Yeah. So that's the internet. That was a great.
So what do you think is the worst thing about being an artist in this generation?
The internet. Because for an artist, now everybody has access, and whether good or bad. So it's like it's an overflood. So like you really gotta shine. You really gotta shine. You gotta do everything, and you can find the connects through the internet. But like the internet is so massive, so many people that it just slims your chances. It's a gift and a curse because the harder the better, you know.
We have a saying called "Spirit over Society," and I think that is a statement in and of itself that people can really live by. What does that mean to you, spirit over society?
In short words, spirit over society to me means to see someone as who they are rather than what they have. Because when you spirit, you know, you see the good in somebody, whatever the good intentions and what they try to do over than society, what they care about, you know, what they have, the possessions and stuff. You know, if you got enough money, or if you got enough land, or if you got, you know, the anything of material value, instead of like moral value and stuff. But spirit over society, you know, you see somebody for who they are than what they have. So you can see an asshole and dipped in gold, or you can see a rose covered in shit. But but still, you see it for what it is.
Has your family ever came to your performances?
When I performed at my old high school, because my mom worked at my old high school, and they had a homecoming.
Do they support your music?
My parents, my family?
Yeah,
they do. They one of my biggest fans. My mom's one of my biggest fans. Yeah, they support me a lot. Yeah.
Can we get like a little quick 16 real quick?
Just a little something slight.
Something slight.
Thomas DaVinci, J's and Juice.
Alright, I say, two life of suicide, I live like do or die. Looking in my hood, all you seeing is homicide. Bullet in his back, now his Lord have paralyzed. Every day's a funeral, so all you can hear is cries. Life too short, I was young when I realized. RP to all my real niggas that ain't survived. Paco, Crack, Ugg, Brittany, and Markel. All these close deaths don't sit in my heart well. Speaking of the heart, shout out to all my old hoes. I used to love these hoes way more than myself, yo. Now all day I dream about sex like shell toes. These hoes come and go, man, so I don't expect more. I done lost hella homies to the money. Set it off. Robbery, illegal transaction, cracking cars, all that shit come back to haunt you. I never get involved. Music is the only place where I live behind bars.
Yeah, I wanted to snap. I was like, I was like.
You can snap.
DaVinci, do you have any last words for the people?
Oh, man, shit.
Any closing words?
Man.
Huh?
Oh, man, last words, man, just hey. Smoke weed every day. Hey. May you always speak truth, do justice, and walk in the way of righteousness.
Hey. March 22nd, man, it's going down. Urban Hippy Live. Man,
y'all us for tickets.
Oh my God, y'all do not understand how lit this is about to be. Did y'all not hear that? Go to his page at Thomas DaVinci. You can go to our pages. You're gonna find he on there. Just click on that.
Hashtag Urban Hippy Live.
Hashtag Urban Hippy Live. Keep it trippy. Spirit over society.
May always speak. I remember when I wrote it to Kanye West.
Shit.
Hold on.
There you go.
Come on, Fruit, during the interview now.
I'm sorry. I try to keep it cool for like 2 minutes. Alright.
No.
It may not be on the list tonight, but
we winging it right now.
Right, fuck it. So I forgot.
Okay.